Take your phone out of your pocket. If it's 5 years old, it probably still turns on. The screen lights up. The camera works. You can scroll. So technically, it's not broken. But try opening your banking app, or updating your favorite social media app, or downloading something new. That's when it hits you. Your phone still works, but it doesn't work the way the world works anymore. 5 years ago, keeping a phone that long felt normal. Today, it feels impossible. Not because you dropped it, not because it stopped powering on, but because somewhere along the way, it quietly expired. There was a time when keeping a phone for 5 years did not feel unusual. It felt responsible. In the early 2000s, companies like Nokia built devices that were simple, durable, and easy to maintain. If the battery started dying, you removed the back cover, swapped it out, and kept going. A replacement battery cost $20 or $30. No appointment, no software warning. Even early smartphones followed that logic. The Samsung Galaxy S5, released in 2014, had a removable battery and expandable storage. You could carry a spare battery in your bag and double your phone's lifespan in seconds. The device aged, but you were in control. Today, the hardware is more powerful than ever, yet somehow it feels harder to keep. Modern smartphones are not designed to be opened. Where older phones had plastic backs and visible screws, today's devices are sealed shut with industrial adhesive. To replace a battery, you do not just pop off a cover. You heat the screen. You pry it open carefully. You risk cracking a $1,000 display just to reach a part that will eventually wear out. And it will wear out. Lithium-ion batteries degrade after a few hundred charge cycles. After 2 or 3 years, most sit around 80% capacity. That is chemistry, not conspiracy. The difference is cost and access. A replacement battery for older phones often costs $25. Today, an official battery replacement can run about $89 for an iPhone from Apple Incorporated, $79 to $99 for many models from Samsung, and around $99 for devices from Google. The battery did not become rare. Replacing it just became harder. In the past, if a screen cracked, you replaced the screen. If a camera failed, you swapped the camera. As long as the part physically fit, the phone worked. That is no longer always true. Many modern smartphones now pair critical components to the logic board using serial numbers. If you replace a screen with one that is not officially registered to the device, certain features can disappear. On some iPhones from Apple Incorporated, replacing the display may disable True Tone. Swap the battery, and you may see a warning that says the phone cannot verify the part. Devices from Samsung and Google have also introduced software checks tied to specific components. The replacement part can be genuine. It can function perfectly at a hardware level. But without the right digital handshake, the phone treats it like a stranger. The device still turns on. You just lose control over what counts as a valid repair. Hardware is only half the story, even if you replace the battery, even if the screen works perfectly. Your phone still depends on software to stay alive. Every smartphone runs on an operating system that receives updates for a limited number of years. After that window closes, security patches stop, major upgrades stop, and eventually app support begins to fade. Take the iPhone X, released in 2017. For years, it ran the latest iOS without issue. But as newer versions rolled out, older devices gradually fell off the support list. On the Android side, many flagship phones released in 2018 or 2019 from brands like Samsung and Google received only a few years of major updates. Once support ends, apps start requiring newer operating systems, banking apps, messaging apps, even rideshare apps. The phone still powers on. It just cannot keep up with the digital world moving around it. In 2017, something shifted. Users began noticing that older iPhones felt slower after certain updates. Apps took longer to open. Scrolling felt heavier. The hardware had not changed. Eventually, Apple Incorporated confirmed that it was reducing performance on some devices with aging batteries to prevent unexpected shutdowns. The intention, the company said, was stability, but many users did not know this was happening. The backlash led to investigations and a settlement totaling up to $500 million in the United States. The important detail is not the lawsuit, It is the precedent. Software had the power to quietly reshape how hardware performed. Your phone did not just age physically. It could be adjusted digitally. At the same time that phones became harder to repair and shorter in software support, the way Americans buy them also changed. The 2-year upgrade stopped being a suggestion. It became the default rhythm. Major carriers like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile shifted from traditional contracts to monthly financing plans. Instead of paying $1,000 upfront, you pay $30 or $40 a month for 24 or 36 months. Psychologically, that feels lighter. It does not feel like buying a $1,000 device. It feels like adding a subscription. Then come the trade-in offers, up to $800 in credit if you upgrade now, limited time, while supplies last. By the time you finish paying off your phone, the next model is already positioned as the logical step forward. You are not told to replace your phone every 2 years. The system is simply designed so that you rarely question it. Every smartphone carries more than apps and photos. Inside are materials like lithium, cobalt, and rare earth metals mined from the ground, processed, and shipped across continents. Building a new phone consumes energy long before it ever reaches your pocket. When devices are replaced every 2 or 3 years instead of 5, the environmental cost multiplies. Electronic waste is now one of the fastest-growing waste streams in the world. Keeping a phone longer is not just a personal financial decision. It is also a resource decision. Your phone did not suddenly become useless. It aged inside a system that moves faster than hardware ever could. You can follow the cycle and upgrade on schedule. Or you can push back. Support longer software commitments. Support the right to repair. Choose devices designed to last. Your phone did not die. It was retired.